Hi, welcome. It's a new year, and with the new year, we are ending a game
Woo!
that we can start another one.
Yeah.
So, the last time, let me get back to my note. Last time, you talked about how to fight the dragon, you teleported and ended up in the middle, well, not the middle of the ocean, you were 8 miles offshore of an island, and then you teleported right back. Tuzalon gave you a Revivify scroll.
Love
Um,
Revivify.
You decided to fight in the ballroom. The king was nearby, but not in the battle. And in the end, Faye killed it, and it started to implode inward, and that is where we pick up. So at this moment, Tuzalon, finally knowing what to do and recalling stuff from her ancestry and that kind of stuff, rushes forward, and you hear her say some ancient words that don't even really sound like Elvish. And so, from all of you, first, what does your character think of letting go of their beast? Are they actually against it? Do they want to? Like, I'm just asking you all, what do you want to do? How it has your relationship with your beast changed? So just start with Haley.
So I think that there's been a lot of excitement about like being the beast and having this extra power. But in general, she always sort of knew that it was going to go. So it's a sad goodbye, but it's not like she's not angry about it
Okay,
in any capacity.
Stephen.
Marcon is not particularly attached to his beast. There were a couple cool moments that they had, but I think Marcon is more afraid of what it looks like for the beast to leave. I think Marcon is not quite sure if that is going to, like, what that means for his survival. He's not quite convinced that they can be separated. So I think he's kind of nervous about the idea of it.
Can you then roll a perception, what percentage dice?
A percentage die,
Yeah.
sure.
Basically, I just want to split it in half. Not even for the percentage, but I mean anything that's evens, or you could roll a d20, evens one thing and odds the other.
97.
Okay, you'll have a hard time letting go.
Okay.
Rachel, you've hardly known your beast.
I've hardly known my beast, but Raphael, because he was such a terrible person, during this last fight, I'm a little angry with him, and there's part of me that's like, well, freaking, I will try to make your wish come true, but I'm also like, whatever, I don't, I'll do it, but I'm just whatever, just go,
Get out of
leave.
here. Get
We're
out of
done. We're done.
here. Okay. So, can you now roll? Where am I? Just roll a d20, everybody.
A D20.
Yeah.
Everybody?
And Marcon, yours is a disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alrighty. I got
Oh, that sucks because that's a nat 20.
Oh no.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got a
So the
13.
disadvantage
Sorry,
is
we are
10.
adding persuasion.
Oh, adding
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
persuasion.
oh.
sorry.
So
Plus
then
9, so that's 21.
21.
that
Okay.
becomes
16.
29.
Cool. So for 16. Okay, so for Mylea and Faye, their beast leaves peacefully. You feel it go out of your body. It's as if it feels like air would be leaving and like you're scrambling to breathe for a second, and then you realize, wait a minute, this is what normal feels like, especially for Mylea, who's had hers the longest. And it's almost like a next, like not only your air, but your skin is leaving, and then you acclimate to that. For Marcon, it's a much more like tearing process. And can you roll five? Actually, I'm gonna roll it.
Okay.
5d10 of damage.
Oh, shit.
Where's my d10? Oh, it's right here. Done.
I'm being torn from me.
Yep.
Where are you at hit point wise?
Oh, hit point wise, I am.
Did you get hit at all?
I did get hit, but I'm okay as long as the damage is not like 40 points.
14,
Gotcha.
19. Wow, okay. Only 19 points of damage.
Okay. I mean, I'm in pain, but I'm okay. I'm kind of real suffering, but
I'm real suffering.
Um, so this is what happens. Tuzalon calls them to her. You see them go. Marcon, and the wolf too, is like, "We're gonna stay and fight forever together, aren't we?" And he's
Oh.
sad, like, because he was sort of bonding with Marcon, and
Mhm.
that one comes grudgingly. Tuzalon grabs, like, she stops the dragon as it was floating towards Faye. She calls the others to her, and like hugs them. And where did I write all this stuff down? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. So they leave by her command. She combines them. She hugs them. They become one light, the four of them. And then they just sparkle away like fireflies, gone, dissipating as they like float up. And that's the end of Tuzalon as well as she collapses to the ground. And you feel the island sinking, shaking, lots of
We
earthquakes
gotta go!
happening.
Well,
And
do, do we
Can we
do we want to
try and
try
save her?
Revivify?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's try
yes!
Revivify. Yes.
sure.
I will run over to my Leia, who I'm assuming is going to be the one doing this. Um, and I will inspire her to do this and be like, you know what, my Leia, you've done so much. You're my first student. You can do this. Believe in yourself and don't let her go sparkly.
Um, okay, here we go. Nope, I'm trying to pull up spells 5e. Okay.
And that is my last inspiration of the day.
I touch a creature. And they get 1 hit point.
Wow. I didn't think of you using this ever, so this is amazing. If can you roll what's a good power kind of check? Like I guess Arcana?
Arcana, religion.
Like really
Mm,
things are based off charisma for you as a paladin. Can you roll charisma just without disadvantage? The charisma
can
just
she add the inspiration I gave her?
yeah.
Nice! Well, it's already an
That's a
18,
D.
but plus your
Well,
inspiration.
it's the inspiration.
I get +7 more to that, so 18
Awesome.
+7.
Wow, okay. Because I rolled a pretty low percentage, so it takes a while to reach her. As like I think of the swirling thing from Tangled, where like the teardrop that just swirls into a flower.
Hmm.
Like, she like you're like, come on, the island's shaking, sinking, like,
Let's
and
go!
she finally opens her eyes, and the king at this point too has come in, knowing that she was prepared to die, and he's expecting to find her dead, but then he sees her eyes open, and he's like, what? And even too, she's like, what happened?
Um,
It's still here.
We
Great
brought you
question.
back.
First, drink this. I'm gonna give her one of my potions of healing that I still have
Oh, you're
on me.
so smart. Look at you go.
Um,
She drinks it with help from you holding her up.
yay.
And the king,
And then while this is happening, and if they can
2d4
still be
plus
do
2.
this while this is talking, but I'm going to start getting out the teleportation scroll so we can head to Sebulod by the pigeons, since that's something I'm familiar with.
yeah,
By
It
the
should be no
pigeons!
problem.
yeah,
She gets 9 points of
Yes!
healing from that.
awesome.
I'm so
Let me
proud
just
of us.
double check. Yeah, I'm very familiar. I still have to roll a percentage die. But it's an easier one. I just have to get between 25 and 100. So let me know when you guys are ready to go and I'll do that.
The king like just is like so happy to see her back and stuff because he thought this was the end and he'd be alone.
Forever.
And he's like, the bird.
The birds.
what about the birds? And Tuzalan's like, we found teleportation scrolls. And he's like, oh.
No.
Oh,
Tell your birds to meet you by the pigeons.
And he's like, then I'll be right back. He runs out to the courtyard where they were waiting. And he's like, fly.
Fly.
Meet us in 7 at Rainport. So he comes back. I'm ready.
Okay. Bye-bye, Breeze. And teleport. And let's see. We did good. It was a 59.
Yay.
No mishap. We made it.
You make it to the pigeon area.
The pigeons where it all began.
Also, it's like really late at night. Hold on, what time was it again?
It was morning when we were
No.
fighting?
It was actually
Or
it was
afternoon?
night.
Or no, night.
The last time I wrote what time it was 5:30 when you woke up. More likely 8 or 9 when you.
we were able to take everyone with us, right? Like
Mhm. It's
Bayami
up to
and
8 creatures,
okay.
and we have
Oh
less
yeah,
than
Bayami
8.
and Floreni are here too.
Good.
Yeah, we're good. 7.
Yeah, I think it's about like 9 or 10 o'clock. Actually, it's really not that late, but it's something. I didn't write that down. Let's say it's 10:30. So yeah, you end up in the square, this central square area of Rainport, city you haven't been in like 2.5 weeks, with Bayami, Floreni, the king, the princess, yourselves, and you. Like I guess all 3 of you, but especially Miley and Marcon because they've lived with it the longest. Like you're like, oh, not that anything was wrong with your eyes as you were the beast, but somehow things just don't seem as clear in a way. Something it has been lost there, where you sort of saw and heard better with them, but now you're normal humans again. And you're there in the square.
Welcome to Sebulard, Rainport. Behind me is this wonderful pigeon mailing service. Quite expensive though, so I hope you brought some gold with you from that island. There's a part of Faye
Realizes
that
she's
wants
not rich
to
anymore.
no, because her parents are somewhere, but
Yeah.
she's also like, I guess I could use the teleportation circle to go back, grab some gold, and come back.
Yeah, the king and the princess are like, I wonder how fast the island will sink exactly.
I mean, we could just pop back. I have like 7 more of these scrolls.
The king's like, just let it go. If you want to go after it, it's fine, but
Oh, I'm going to be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about me.
and Tuzlan still is amazed that she's alive because she was so prepared to die this whole time. And before you know it, King Bayami and Floreni, it's like, they stop and things stop around them, and the white fog that you have experienced before comes.
It's
And
him
then
again.
You plus Tuzlan are there in the gamblers area. And the gambler's like, job well done. Your wishes have been fulfilled. And he's like, it has been a pleasure doing business with you. And Tuzlan's like, and my people? And he's like, wherever the boats took them, that's where they are. He's like, unless you have any other wishes, this might be the.
Well, I would not.
No.
I wish
That's exactly what I was doing.
anything.
More than life.
So that's it then. We've finished our business.
Yes, you did what you were supposed to do. I told you to gather the essences and give them to the princess's hands, and you did. And the island is sinking as we speak.
We did it.
He's like, now you will excuse me. I have other wishes to attend to, and I will be back for that one right there. Pointing to Faye.
Should
Oh,
oh you're gonna come back. Okay. Just wonder I was wondering like is there any paperwork I need to fill out or like
Well,
paper.
we might have to
training?
find the courthouse of the Jinns, yes.
Wonderful. Okay. We can do that. It'll be a time. Fantastic.
And so you're back in reality after only a few seconds. And Bryony
Well,
is like looking around, and Floreni too, and they're still like, how did we get here?
Transportation circle.
Magic.
Oh. Amy's like, well, should we find a place to stay? Like an inn or something?
um,
Sure.
Yes,
right.
there's an inn
Wait,
that we
is
know.
Biomi and Floreni, are they still wearing like the war outfits of the other nation?
Yeah, and you would be too.
Shit. Can you help with that,
Oh
Faye?
yeah. Are we still? Yeah.
Um, can I mean, I can disguise myself. Um, let me see if I have anything. I have minor illusion.
And I have the cloak of disguise.
Well,
So,
Tuzalon has it now.
Tuzalon has it.
Yeah,
Well, she can
Tuesday
give it
took
to
it
me.
back.
Tuesday, can I borrow that?
The cloak? Why?
Because you're tired.
Because I'm currently dressed as the enemies of this nation.
Oh, certainly.
Ooh, I can make you two invisible for an hour.
Florini's like, do you really think they would attack us
I
on
mean,
sight?
you could just
Yes.
say you're deserters.
Oh, deserters. They'll still attack us on sight.
Or we could just, strip our clothes and pretend like we've been in a fugue state.
A fugue state?
Well,
No,
we kind of
I
have.
found these lollygaggers just hanging out
in a fugue state.
in a fugue.
Um, well, I have to be honest, I didn't think we were going to survive this whole thing, so
Right.
glad we did.
I didn't either, especially since like I was straight up attacking you all. Not fun, BT dubs. I'm just really good at things.
right. I think we were all pretty well convinced we were gonna die.
I mean, Tuesday, you were ready to go.
I didn't think I would survive that. Huh. Now it's like I have a new lease on life. And the king is like, we have a lot that we must make up for. We will find our people and start anew. We will go back to the old ways. And Tuzalon's like, yes, would be one way to start making up for all the things we've done.
Can I do a history check of the old ways? I'm
A little
I'm
perturbed
lost.
by the
I'm
old
a,
ways.
Yeah,
I'm a little
yeah, you can do a
boggy.
history check.
Okay. I do not remember the old ways.
You're not smart enough.
I'm
You
not
didn't,
smart.
you didn't read enough.
The old
Well,
ways
you
were
would
once
know that
new.
it has stuff based on what the monks have told you and stuff. You just knew it has a lot to do with sun and moon worship.
What is it? Our traditions were once new. That's what
Because
Perchik says.
I was trying to figure out if there was still gonna be slavery.
Oh. Well, I guess you don't quite know what the king means,
No.
but
I don't know. Old ways.
Keep yawning. I'm so sorry, audience. I don't mean to be yawning in your faces.
okay.
Our two viewers.
Uh,
We love you.
Jerusalem's like, well, thank you so much. I know that you had no choice in working for the Gambler for my sake, for our sake, but thank you anyway. And if there's anything that we can do for you, let us know. And she's like, I can give you this. And like hands Mylea and Marcon because she expects Faye. She's still not quite sure that Faye will stick her. Like she expects that Faye will want to come back to her own nation. She gives Mylea and Marcon like a stone each.
A stone.
You can use this to stay in contact with me if you ever need to.
Hmm. Okay.
Faye, you will be rejoining the culture, right? Not,
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely not.
it won't
I
be the
have
same.
so many things going on right now.
You know, your friend, you're not. I think you're happy to see you. You must be around here somewhere.
Oh, I will definitely bug people I know. I'm just going to be on my own for quite some time. But I will bug people and just annoy the hell out of them. You two are included in that. I'm pointing to Mylea and Marcon. Actually, I'll
Excellent.
probably bug you the most, so that'll
Look,
be
as long as
fun.
you leave the gambler out of it, I'm cool.
I don't know, we might be best buds. We might be drinking buddies. I don't know how these things work.
It might be best buds. We would be drinking
The
better.
king and the princess say some more pleasantries and then they leave. They go towards somewhere, just looking for refugees essentially, so they can start gathering them.
Should we try and find Saluplek and Midvanel?
I was wondering if they're at the tavern, because we told them about them needing workers there.
Right.
And I
Well, let's
forgot what
get
that tavern is
Bayomi and
called.
Floreni safe in the tavern. Um, let's get Bayomi and Floreni safe in the tavern and see if we recognize anyone. But all in all, I'm quite proud of us.
Yay.
You go to a tavern.
Whoa!
To the tavern.
You go to the tavern that you were once at a long time ago, where I just remember Marcon pouring a drink into his drink, and then you guys were. Oh no, that was the lunch place where you had the argument over the fish stew. But like, there was a drink place somewhere. I would
There
have
was lots
written
of
down
alcohol.
Lots of alcohol, lots of arguing.
Yes.
the name of it. Um, yeah, so you go to an inn, and there's a lot of people there. Apparently, Sally Pluck and Midvale are not here.
Well,
But
that
did you
answers
make
that.
did you make Floreni and Bayami invisible or not?
Yeah.
Oh no,
No? Oh.
because they said we didn't decide on it, and if I don't, I can use my last third level spell to talk to Mid-Vanilla or Sallyplex. So which one
The
should
name
we
of the
do?
name of this
Oh,
inn was or
um,
the tavern was the Short Fuse.
The
The
short
short fuse. That's right.
I think probably make them invisible. That's more important.
Fine. Fine. All right. I will use my last spell, my last third level spell, to turn them both invisible. Now, not that I think you would, but if you take an aggressive action, aka an attack action, or cast a spell that is an attack spell, or just whatever. If you want to do an action, you'll be visible again. So if you don't want that and you want to just chill for an hour, you could do that.
Okay, just give us a room so we can go sit there, and we'll hold on to I guess your hand until we can so you know where we are.
Oh,
Great.
yes, hold your sister's hand.
I just like randomly have my hand out behind
Yeah.
me.
Walking with air.
My shoulders.
Arms
in
are
pain.
just stuck like this.
Wait, Marcon, can you do a perception check?
Ooh, a perception check. Absolutely, I can. Perception. Not well. That's 5.
Okay. Can Mylea and Faye then do a perception
I
check?
want to perceive.
My passive perception is 21, but my
Okay.
active
Then
perception
that's
is
We'll go with your passive.
Okay, because my active one was 23, so
Well,
Yeah,
my active perception was a critical fail, but
awesome. Then only Faye, and it's okay too because Faye remembers this person. So Faye, out of the corner of your eye, you see a greenish, and you're like, greenish person. That's a half orc. Oh, that guy, that like guy I gave to my mom as a bookkeeper.
oh yeah.
He's
I
here.
was like, oh, I wonder if he's just hanging
oh,
out
is
with
your
mom and
mom
dad.
here?
He doesn't notice you. Are your parents here?
I
Wow.
hope they didn't just bring this guy back. He's still in debt.
So he doesn't notice you, but yeah. Turns out Faith's parents are here. They're in another corner talking to some other elves. And they notice you.
Oh, as soon as I see them, I'm going to
No,
disguise
they
self and
don't
just be a
notice.
human. Be
Hey,
like,
this guy.
oh no.
They
Don't
don't
want to
notice
see your
anyway.
parents.
I want to be a mystery.
You go and get a room
Yeah, I
or
disguise
several.
self as a Haley looking human and go and get us a room.
A Haley
Yeah.
looking human
A
or
Haley human looking
okay.
human.
So
So
yeah,
the most gorgeous human of them all.
you're able to go, or at least Clam and Floreni go hide. Are you also wanting to go hide, essentially, or do you want to?
No, I don't need to go hide. I'm gonna go take care of buying normal clothes for everybody. But we don't
At
have
10
to do
o'clock
that
at
on
night.
like, well, oh, you're right. I should probably hide just tonight and then do that.
Oh yeah, did she not give you the cloak?
No, she gave me the
Did.
cloak, but I
Oh,
was
and then
trying
she just bounced? Awesome. New cloak for you.
mine.
Gisela doesn't need it anymore. She's gonna live an honest life.
I, on the other hand,
Just beginning.
I'm going to live a not honest life.
am just
You're a
learning how
wanted
to.
people.
Um, oh,
Diami's like, what happens now? It's all over.
I mean,
I
for
guess there's
Well,
still
us.
until
a
we start a new campaign
war
next
on.
week.
What did you say, Rachel?
I guess there's still a war
Yes.
on. I don't know if you want to get back to that.
I mean,
I still suppose we just find out what happened in that sea battle that we went in.
I do not actually plan on fighting for your side by all means, so I will return to the army here in Sebulod, and
Oh,
I hope I don't meet you on the battlefield.
do we have to return to the army?
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
you
don't
could
have to
be a
do anything.
deserter. That might get you killed later, but hey,
I just, like,
you know a very powerful person right
could you
now.
imagine doing what we did and surviving and then,
Dying to a
dying on
random
the front
arrow to the
line,
knee.
right?
A nice little infection ends it all for you.
Mhm.
Well, he's like, well, we either have to get back there somehow, or we'll have to wait for Tina to get back.
Hey, you can use powers of magic.
Yes.
Here, have a teleportation circle. I mean,
Oh,
scroll. You can do whatever you want with that. I
Oh.
forgot, but I still have well, let's see, I used one. I'm giving you one. I'm giving it to you. I have 6 left. I'm just gonna keep them.
why not?
Well, then we'll sleep on it then.
Great. So, yeah, let's find rooms
Take
and
a sleep.
mhm.
Um, in case I don't see you again, it was nice knowing you,
Who are you talking to?
the two of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you and
oh,
Marcon.
you're going to see me
Oh, well, never mind then.
in your dreams. No, nothing that terrifying. But I will occasionally bug the shit out of you.
Good.
Like literally, you'll have to go to the toilet.
Oh,
Just
um, any way we can avoid that one specifically,
I
or
don't know, now I'm kind of liking it. I might actually be a bug when that happens.
oh, Awesome. Um, yeah, I'm probably going to head back to.
Oh, do you need a teleportation scroll?
No, I can walk. It's
Not
I've
that
made
far
this journey
from
before.
here? Are you sure? Because we were like transported here.
I
Right,
mean,
didn't we?
sure, I'll take a teleportation circle.
All
Yeah,
right.
you would have last been in Kagoro when you were taken from there. And
Yeah.
so is Marcon.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So maybe we transport back together and then we go our separate ways.
Sure.
Our separate ways.
Marcon, can you do an intelligence check?
Yep. 18.
You think about the fact that, oh, I only entered the army to pay off debts. Do I have to go back?
That's right. You have money.
I do have money. Great. No,
You would be seen
I'm
as a deserter if you didn't finish your contract.
You can buy yourself out of your contract.
do you think they'd go for that?
Yes.
Or you can wait a little while with me, and then you can make a wish.
Oh, no. Um,
She's going to
You
become the
don't even know what I'm gonna
gambler.
make you do.
yeah, and maybe I'll just buy myself out of the contract. That way, they're not going to come after me, but I don't have to die in battle
And no
around
more
the
dishonor
marrow.
on your family and dishonor on your horse.
Right. Good.
On the road again. Doo doo doo
Yeah.
doo 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 doo.
Right?
Wait,
Aggressive.
wait, wait. We don't have to wake up being beasties tomorrow morning.
Ah! The best news.
I'm going to disguise self as your sister, but Morcon, I miss it so much.
Okay, boom. No.
Back to Haley.
Back to Haley.
Three strangers going your separate ways.
3 strangers going our separate ways.
Do do do
Goodbye,
do.
strangers.
I feel like
Da,
I've known
da,
you all
da,
for like 2.5
da.
weeks.
And
Well, we all have a stone we can talk to
Talk
Tuzlan
to
with too.
Tuesday with
Oh, I
and
don't have a stone, but that's fine. Again, I will bug you.
Right, you can find us.
I will.
What if that's your next wish? Just looking for us.
Well, then I would grant it myself. I'd say, self, I wish I could see those two again. And then I would
then
snap my
grant it.
fingers and I would grant it. Self. And I knew I was talking to myself.
self.
Is that all? You guys are just going to bed? That's it? No,
Well,
no banger. No,
mm,
celebratory drinks. Is there a
mm,
festival? I don't know.
is there a festival?
I
Are
don't
there a
know.
lot of people awake right now, or are we like the only ones in the inn
Do I have
laying
any
back?
Random day.
do we still have any of the good alcohol that we were gonna
Oh,
sacrifice to the
yeah,
things?
I think we do have the fancy
I
wine
think it's in your
or
pack.
alcohol.
Okay.
It's in your pack.
Well,
No, there's not that many people awake. It's not like
I was gonna say, for old time's sake, let's crack open that bottle of wine, pour ourselves each a glass, and cheers to
I
the end of a
hesitate.
brilliant adventure.
I clink it, and then I put it down without drinking it.
Oh,
Oh.
you've grown! And on that,
Can I do like the opposite of Jesus? Can I turn the wine into water?
for that.
No.
Minor, you can make it look like
I
water.
was, yeah, it's like a
Make
minor
a
illusion
filtration
into water,
check.
but
Minor
that's
illusion.
not as fun.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if I had my genie power yet.
No, not yet. But so I think Bayami would take this time to write a long letter to his parents and to Mylea
Oh, thank
and
God.
um
Tell us where he's gone.
well yeah, and he would give you that in the morning before
Oh,
they teleport away. Is there anything that you want to do before I start talking about things?
you're good.
Okay. So as you saw, Patrook survived. Galli's like a Midvanel are here.
Yeah.
Probably meet up with them at some point. Um, Mylea's boy wakes up, returned to life, suddenly with his patrol group, where he was in the mainland of Pigoro. At some point, Floreni and Bayami get back to Floreni's hometown, and she would have gotten a letter saying that her brother is alive. The thing that you never managed to do
Yeah.
a check on. The fact that she looks like him, and so did the
Oh.
alchemist. I tried to have you do it on the alchemist too.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, because she mentioned that one of her brothers died.
That's true.
Marcon's family managed to get out of their house in time as it started to flood with gold, and the walls burst. As they're getting the riches that were all, owed to slaves and stuff, and like riches of nobles and whatever. The king gathers what elves he can around here, especially with the monks' leadership, because for the most part, the monks are fine. And they decide to go find some other place where they can recapture their more religious roots. And nobody has any humans anymore. Not all of them go there. Some go traveling, or some try to reclaim their riches or join the ranks of other high societies and stuff like that. In that ship battle, Sebulad was victorious. It's a huge blow to Kagoro.
Yeah, it is.
So it's enough to make Bayami think, but anyway, he's with Floreni and Kagoro. Yeah, that's what I have. At some point, the gambler would come for Faye. From what I understand, there has to be like a big offering of elements in order for you to become a djinn or genie, and of whatever element you're going for. Given that you were the turtle, like he was preparing you for
Yeah,
iceness, because it
I
might the
was,
residue might still be there.
yeah, I was looking at it, and I think, yeah, I think water would be best because they're morally questionable. Um,
Yeah, it's some kind of ceremony with other types of genies and ifrits and whatever. Like, you become a genie. They ascends, gives up her mortal coil, and
Fantastic cosmic powers.
yeah.
Actually, being in his like little dominion for a bit, it was pretty spacious.
Yeah. And he's like, we will make a powerful cup, but this does not mean that you are beholden to me. He's like, I am more of an open type of person.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm gonna like go mess with people now. Bye.
Bye. But there are,
I immediately bug both of them.
you're given the code though, as you have entered this life of being like this you can't do, that you can't do, this you have to wait for a mortal to ask for, kind of stuff.
You
Oh,
can't make
oh,
anybody
oh.
fall in love. You can't bring anybody back from the dead.
Yes, I can.
And
brought
If humans
someone back
can
from
do
the
it,
dead.
genies can do it.
shh, I forgot what the Aladdin ones are, okay?
It's not that I can't, I just don't like doing it.
And you can't wish for more wishes.
And you can't wish for more wishes.
Actually, yeah, I go to bug both of you. In fact, I will grab my Leia to see if she's busy.
Mylea, you went back to war.
Yes, I go back to war, but not so much on the fighting front if I can help it. I would much rather sort of go from paladin to cleric, if that makes sense, and like just become a religious leader or a giver of wisdom.
If you become a cleric, then like what god or this time are you pledging yourself to?
No, I'm gonna go back to my strength.
Oh, so you went through. Okay, that would be something else we could do one day if we ever came back to it, like another trial. As she's like, okay, good, you did something good for the world, but how are you gonna like regain my favor?
Yeah. You want you to be my deity?
Rachel,
I use also a little bit of mischief I think is good for everybody. So there's a little bit of that.
Oh my God, I could be your patron. You could be a little warlock cleric.
a warlock cleric. That'd be interesting.
That's actually really fun.
I would say
I
war
will say
cleric, but
that
then it's
Mylea
making.
has definitely learned about the value of mischief and the value of not exactly always having the scales fully balanced. Oh, sorry.
I think it's too much noise.
I don't know if it was making noise. I apologize. Um, but yes.
So you're not busy, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not busy. You can bother me.
Awesome. I'm gonna grab her and teleport to Marcon.
Oh my gosh.
Marcon,
Oh my
where are
gosh.
you? Did you just go home?
No, I went to buy myself out of my military contract.
So I mean, like over the month or something, and if several months later with my Leia going back to war, at some point you would have gone back to your family just to see how things
Yeah,
turned out.
yeah,
And when
and
you
kind
got
of
there, like they would have been like, "Oh my God, like our house, you wouldn't believe it. It's like full of gold now." And we had to build like this bank around it. And they were like really astounded and stuff. Do you tell them that you bought yourself out?
mm,
Or what happened? Do you tell them anything?
I tell them that I finished my contract and I left on good terms. I don't say that I bought myself out.
You liar.
Um, do you tell them anything about where this gold came from?
Um, no, I don't think I do. I think I kind of, because I don't think they'd believe me.
They are like reluctant to use it at first because they're like, "Whose is this? Why is this here?" But then they just believe that some god has blessed them somehow,
Hmm.
and they're like, "Okay." So at some point, they're able to get back to their more rich lifestyle.
Great. And my little sister has her future set.
Future is back. So Faye and Leia show up one day at your house, your new improved house.
Damn it, Faye!
Hello. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed, but I mean, I'm blue, and actually, I
You.
could totally change that. I'll just look like my normal self, and I change. Um, so okay, I made a little like deal with my turtle before
Mm.
he like became stardust. And so I was wondering if I could honor that agreement, but I think I might need a wee bit of some mortal help for that. So my deal with the turtle was that I was going to grant his wish to have him become reality again. But I don't know if you guys could carefully, I'm going to say that again, carefully word your wish so that I can do that. That'd be great.
I wish that the bargain you made with the ice turtle is fulfilled in the spirit which the ice turtle wanted it and the spirit you intended to fulfill it.
And nothing else whatsoever.
Okay, I think his thing, I think he only wished for his existence. So if you wanted to like add in some of those other beasties.
And
Oh,
to also give that same fulfillment to the beasties which once inhabited us.
what is his
You,
name? Hold up, let me find his name.
Mila, you hear something in your head
Ah,
whispering, "That would count as a second wish."
no!
But they're telling me I'm granting it.
She is wishing it though. That is two
Oh,
people.
so okay, fine. Then you wish that one. Wait, this is in your head. I can't hear it. Never mind.
I'm gonna be like, oh, darn, no, I can't say anymore. Help.
Okay, I'll wish it. I'll wish it. So I wish that the other two beasties that inhabited my Leia and myself would achieve the same state as the ice turtle.
Okay, let me file that through my genie brain. Just make sure there's no clauses I can manipulate to make funny.
Make money.
The gambler's like, you're going to have to give them a task.
I don't have that. This is my gig, man.
This
Okay,
is my gig.
you're an air genie. I'm a water genie. We have different things. Have you even gone to our water club? I don't think so. I
Well,
can.
we're still working on your name, but this is why I am the gambler.
Ew.
Yeah, and I'm water.
Why
Faye.
don't you force us to do a handshake?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no, I'm going to force you to prank.
At that point, Marcon's little sister comes running out.
Oh god.
And she's like, Marcon! Who is that?
Oh, these are just some old friends, Maeve.
And she's like, is that a genie?
Um,
I do currently
no,
have no
no.
legs.
She's just dressed as a genie. She can't actually grant wishes though, so don't try.
Oh, but I want
You,
one.
Maeve.
I'm
That's your
Maeve.
name, right? You're Maeve. Maeve. What? Who is the person you like least in the world?
Um, my tutor.
Okay, so Marcon, you're gonna have to prank the tutor. Um,
I can't.
who's the
No, she's supposed to
person
be Irish.
you like second least?
You're asking Maeve?
Yep.
Oh. Um, I don't really like my friend Barbara.
Barbara.
My Leia, you're going to have to prank Barbara, a child.
Feel your
Right.
boots, man.
Feel your boots, man.
Okay, while you're doing that, well, you guys gotta do it first, and then I can do anything. So go.
Do.
Go do.
Okay, let's say that I come up with a brilliant scheme
You could
to
work with Maeve to have that happen.
and I work with Maeve to come up with a
We all
brilliant
do like a
scheme.
group huddle.
What was the
Yeah.
child's name?
Maeve? Oh,
No,
Barbara?
Maeve.
Barbara.
Barbara.
And I say, Maeve, we are going to. Is Barbara around here?
No.
I'm just. Okay, what we are going to do is the next time we see Barbara, we are going to take some gum and make it very salty so that it is not sweet and it makes her hate it because gum is bad for you anyway. Here we go.
Wouldn't it be like more of a trying to put it in her hair or make her sit on it?
I love Maeve.
All right, we can make her sit on it.
But if you put it in her hair and she can't get it out,
No,
they'd have to shave her head.
nope, it's fine. We're just going to make her sit on
Which
it.
might actually make her look more badass, so maybe not.
We are going to just make her sit on it.
It's like, okay. You while away the time
We while away the time.
with plotting against little girls
And tutors.
And tutors.
Yeah.
And once their pranks are finally fulfilled, I will work my genie magic and make the beasties whole again, but in a more true sense of their existence.
Where they're actually given a spirit and a body and a
Mhm,
soul.
mhm.
At the same time.
And let's hope they don't attack us.
No, they're much
Well, you
smaller.
guys, I was gonna be like, what about the dragon? But I guess we don't really need a like
No.
sentient black dragon in the
Nope, we decided against that one.
You get these little pet versions of a wolf and a turtle and I
The
mean
little
it's
like
like a
Neopets.
tortoise
Okay.
and tortoise-sized turtle.
Perfect.
You get the wolf because you were wolf. You get the bird because you're a bird.
Hi, birdie.
Maeve, I need you to take very, very good care of this turtle because
Oh,
I can't take care of the turtle.
it's really cold.
Yes, he can actually when he goes to the bathroom, he makes little ice cubes. It's very
That's so
cute.
funny.
You have to name him. If he doesn't have a name, you won't know what to call him.
What what should I name him? Marcon, what
Whatever
should
you
I
want.
name him?
I
Donatello.
yeah, he
Mm. How about Franklin?
Franklin.
Okay.
Hey, it's Franklin.
Franklin the turtle.
Stop. That's so
That's
cute. That's
that's
so
so funny.
cute.
That's a long
now,
time ago.
Maeve, I'm also going to give you a second gift, and I'm going to give her a little pink seashell that's like this big, and I'm going to whisper in her ear, whenever you want to prank your big brother, you just say my name in there, and we will come up with a plan to make his life absolutely miserable in a fun way.
What's your name?
Oh, it's Faye. You could say Faye.
Oh, it's Faye.
And she's like, hee hee hee. She hides it from
Oh
Marcon.
gosh, Maeve.
I'm gonna be her patron. She's gonna be a
She's gonna
warlock.
grow
It's
up.
gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be so cute.
Oh,
I
your
love
Uh,
life is gonna be terrible, Marco.
it.
In a good
Corrupting the
way.
youth.
And she's like, do you want to stay for dinner? I think fill your boots, man. You want to stay? Oh, I can't do it anymore. Do you want to stay for dinner? Dinner. It begins to be dinner.
I mean, you might as well.
Wonderful. What's on the menu?
I don't know. Or, wow, I really can't keep this anymore.
I think we're
I
eating
don't
fish.
Angry fish?
Eating fish.
Oh,
Eating fish.
eating fish.
Eating fish.
know. You run inside. Yeah. A nice little reunion before Faye will take my Leia back to war.
Oh, yay,
All right.
war.
Okay, say
Yay.
goodbye to wonderful warmth and comfort and friends and family, my Leia. Poof,
Poof.
poof. There you go. Back to your muddy tent with your dying people.
Your muddy tent with your dying people. Thank you, Faye.
Hope you're happy with
You're
your
welcome.
choice.
Exactly. No, I think it would be good for her, my Leia.
It is good for
She'll
Maya.
find her way. Marcon will find his way and his freedom now. And Faye with her endless interesting things to do
Yeah, it's true.
until she's ready to leave this plane.
And then the boy that I saved just got killed in the next battle.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
The economy shifted. My family lost their money again.
I told you, don't put all your money in the stonks. They don't always go up.
You don't.
Right.
And the only person who died was Chelsea.
Goodbye, Chelsea. Oh my gosh, we could have brought her back and we didn't.
Well,
You didn't
she
have the
was.
scroll at that point, but you have
We
the
didn't-
spell.
I
With
have
Revivify, it has to be within the last minute, right?
Yeah. But you
She'd
could
been
have.
dead
My
for
Leia has that
hours.
spell.
Yeah, but
though.
if we brought her back, then she was going to just fight us again. So
Yeah, we would have just had to kill. What a waste
some
of
point-
Revivify.
Maybe Sally Pike and Midvanel came to visit Marcon's house or my Leia's house, where in her village and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like, they
your
make
girlfriend.
they make their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of things. We did it. We did it.
Yay! And thank
Yay!
you for watching A Date with
Yay.
Fate.
See you in the next campaign.
Woo!
Bye.